Hey everyone, it's Andrew Esquivel here back with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Thermaltake Massive23 LX Notebook Cooler, model CLN0015. So, this is my primary choice for laptop coolers, mainly because it's really well built and it does supply a decent amount of air to your laptop through a wide surface area. So it won't be the little fan cooling a tiny part of your laptop. This thing cools the entire bottom of your laptop if it is a standard size notebook. So let me tell you something about this compared to the predecessors of the Thermaltake Massive. The old Thermaltake Massives used to have a very straight 90-degree kind of angle where it would sit on your lap, which would jab into your lap, making it very uncomfortable to use. The Thermaltake Massive23 LX fixes that problem. It rounds off the edges so that it's no longer jabbing into your leg. So this is the bottom, right? These are the edges, and as you notice, there are two USB ports. What it comes with in this little compartment right here, this opens up and reveals the wire that you're going to use to plug this into your laptop. Now, simply works by plugging the wire, which is a double male type A USB cord that goes into here and then into the laptop. The cord is pretty short, but you shouldn't need a long cord for this application in the first place. So I do believe that you should be able to plug any other USB device into the open slot so that the cooler does not take up a slot. Instead, it just uses a slot and gives a slot so that it can remain relatively neutral in terms of how many plugs it's using for cooling your laptop. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, if I plugged another USB cord in here, would it make the fan spin faster? Probably not. I would think they would have some sort of way of making that so it doesn't overpower the thing, although I'm not entirely sure. I wouldn't recommend it. But another thing you may be thinking is, well, does it matter what port I put it in? No. When you plug this in, it could go in this one or this one. It doesn't matter. Both of them supply power to the laptop cooler. So it's no biggie. On the side, you will also notice there is a button to turn the fan on and off and to turn the blue LED on and off, which is nice because not everyone likes the blue LED. So let me plug this into the laptop I've got right down here, which is what I use for getting my data for the things that I review. And let me bring it up a little more to you. So, this is what we got. Now, of course, I've got these bright lights, so these blue LEDs don't seem to be too bright, but they can be bright when a dark room is what this happens to be placed in. So, looking at it, you can tell the fan's going. It's got a really quick startup time, it spins up quickly, and it really does supply a decent amount of air. Now, if you're wondering just how much air this is actually pulling, I can give you that spec as well. Going back to my handy dandy notebook, I can tell you that this thing gives a maximum airflow of 54.6 cubic feet per minute. That is actually pretty good. You may feel the laptop cooler and say, it doesn't seem to be pulling much air out. But that's because it's not concentrating the air on a tiny section. It's spread out to cover a wide surface area so that it can cool the entire bottom of the laptop instead of a tiny section. So you put your hand over it and you think it's not pulling much air. It is. And when you look at the temperatures drop on your laptop, CPU or GPU, you'll definitely notice a decent, if not significant, change in your overall computer temperature, which is good if you're also planning on using your laptop to do gaming on, because gaming will definitely make your laptop much hotter. So as you can see, it's got these handles. This essentially makes it so that if your laptop is small enough, you can carry the laptop and cooler all together just by holding the handle, so you get a secure grip. And it shouldn't fall off when transporting because there are 4 rubber stoppers here, 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 and here. One on all 4 corners. Let's make a total of 4, as I said before, so that it helps so the laptop doesn't slip. Overall, everything else here, the entire construction is metal. This is a metal mesh right here. And there really isn't too much else to say about it. If you're wondering how loud it is, there is a specification for that too. According to the specs, it does say it is 17 decibels. Putting that into perspective, let me just straight up say, that's not loud at all. It's very quiet, which is another great advantage of having a big fan instead of a tiny one. So this thing is supposed to be used for 10 to 17-inch notebooks. So if you got a bigger notebook than that, it'll probably still work. It just won't cover the entirety of the bottom surface of your laptop. But most laptops are within that range to begin with, so it shouldn't matter too much. The related voltage, it does use the 5 volt, which is the standard USB voltage. And other than that, there's not much else to say. In terms of quality, it is a very, very nice quality piece. Should last you quite a long time. The rounded edges make everything feel better. It's got rubber stoppers on the bottom too, I didn't notice before. One here, 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 and here, making a total of 8 rubber stoppers. The bottom ones so that whatever surface this is on doesn't slide around while you're typing, and the top one so the laptop doesn't physically slide off for any particular reason. So putting all this together, gotta say, for the price, which was about $25, $30, definitely one of the best buys I've ever made in my life for my laptop. Not only can cooling your laptop extend the life of your laptop slightly over the years, but it's just overall going to make your performance better too, especially when gaming. When your laptop starts to heat up, your frame rates tend to drop down. By properly cooling your laptop while gaming, you actually do maintain a little higher frame rate. I've noticed that on my laptop, and I know a decent bit about computers, more than the average person. So trust me when I say that cooling your laptop will help with frame rates in certain games, especially Minecraft. Well, that's the game I normally play on my laptop. So I noticed that it helps maintain good frame rates by keeping the laptop at a temperature it should be. So anyway, that is the review. Hope you guys liked it. Hope it helped. Please comment, rate, subscribe, watch my other videos, show your friends, and as always, thanks for watching.